Boone High School, February 8, 1997, Regional Championship Wrestling's Mega Brawl. I'm Barry J. Walker, and then we're starting things off. Vince Bono wanted to shake the hand with Kid Extreme, and that was a mistake. Because look at this! Now they're trading blows! Vince Bono whips Kid Extreme into a clothesline. The rookie sensation with a big power slam. And now, right off the bat, Kid Extreme is not looking too good. And just as I said that, he uses a low blow. And look who comes to the ring. The bodacious pretty boy. I guess now that he's the leader of this group that he created tonight, I guess he went ahead and got himself a manager's license to be out there with Kid Extreme. Doing that four-finger sign. It used to be known as the Four Horsemen, but the Bodacious One says it now is meant for the Bodacious Alliance. And as he throws Vince Bono outside the ring, keeps the referee busy, and Pretty Boy working on Vince Bono. No respect by the Bodacious One. This is not right. Vince Bono, this is only his second match he's ever had. And look at that by Kid Extreme. Kid Extreme heads back into the ring. And now Vince Bono, once again, Kid Extreme wasting a lot of time, and bam, what a clothesline. Could it be Kid Extreme took Vince Bono lightly? Because if he did, he could lose. There was a leg drop by Vince Bono. He's working on the neck of Kid Extreme. Is he gonna drop? Oh! Pictures are worth 1,000 words. And look at Pretty Boy. Oh, they're hugging. I wonder if Pretty Boy's gonna find out if he's okay down there. I'm not gonna say what the Bodacious One just said. Well, Vince Bono's doing a wise thing. He's staying out of the ring. He's staying from going outside, but he got raked in the eye, and his head just got rammed on that top turnbuckle. Vince Bono is keeping himself involved in the match and leaving the Bodacious One alone. And now we got a choke by Kid Extreme, and the referee needs to stop this illegal maneuver. The Bodacious One is on the apron, and as he's doing that, the Flamingo Kid, Pinky, the champion, he's looking on in the background. Kid Extreme raking the face of Vince Bono. If you can see him, the champion is out there somewhere. So now you know Kid Extreme has his little group winning. Over the top of the ropes. Referee's talking to Kid Extreme, and as he's doing that, the Bodacious One is beating up on Vince. He's got a broom. Look at this. He just nailed Vince Bono with a broom. Oh, and again. 3 times. The second one didn't hit him. And now look at the Bodacious pretending he wasn't doing anything. But the referee, now look at Kid Extreme. Oh! You can see the dent. And now they're dissecting Vince Bono. What is this rookie sensation gonna do And the referee is talking to Pretty Boy. He needs to get back in the ring. You can see the object in the ring, ref. DDT by Kid Extreme.
I'm just signing up for it.
And now look at this. Oh! The referee is right there and saw it.
You know what happened? This guy right here.
I don't know what is going on. But the bodacious one hits Vince Bono. Kid Extreme whips him into the buckle. And there's a Kid Cutter. The Kid Cutter.
He looks like he's been hit in the head.
And now what's he going for? It looks like a Scorpion Deathlock. And he's got it on. And there it is, Vince Bono. He wants the bell rung. There it is. Oh! Just like that, look at the bodacious Pretty Boy going to work on Vince Bono, the rookie sensation. And there's a facelift. The bodacious Pretty Boy hits the second and he moonsaults on top of Vinny. And now Kid Extreme just kicks him in the face. I hope these guys think that this is going to be tolerated, because it's not. Elbow off the top rope into the lower back. And now look at this. Bodacious Pretty Boy putting the bad mouth on Vince Bono. Kicks him in the face. And he hits him again.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and now, this is unbelievable. I just can't believe.
the winner of the match, due to a disqualification, Hollywood Vince.
Whoa! There you go. The referee has disqualified Kid Extreme. And
hello everyone, this is Barry J. Walker with Regional Championship Wrestling, and you're looking at two bulls in there. The big man, Dr. Johnny Wildside, against Jimmy B. Goode, who's not looking as good right now as he's getting his arm destroyed. Sends him over, and look at that, drops the leg right on it. That arm and shoulder and the elbow, that's taking a toll right there. The third man in the ring is Dave Curley. Johnny's not alone, as a matter of fact. There's Vanessa Feelgood and Tequila Ramon are on the outside of the ring. And we are in Reading, Pennsylvania at the Fairgrounds Square Mall, where Johnny seems to have this all under control against Jimmy B. Goode. Look at that clothesline. And he likes to do those clotheslines because he knows if he hits you with him, you're going to know it. And he's dropped an elbow, picking him up now. He should have went for the cover, I don't know. Johnny's just, sometimes he gets too cocky in there. And look at this. Body slams Jimmy B. Goode. And I'll tell you one thing. Johnny has the experience in this, but you see, he's over there playing games with his cohorts out there. And now he gets sent into the ropes, into the corner, I mean. Boom! Missed out on that. Little confusion in that one, and Johnny just not paying attention. There's a clothesline by Jimmy B. Goode. He's going to pick up the big man. Wow, that takes power to do. And then he drops, boom, right there, the elbow. He's going to try it again, but look at Tequila Ramon tripping Jimmy B. Goode, and now he's being chased. And out goes one side and then the other, and boom, there's a clothesline by Dr. Johnny Wildside. And instead of following up, he just wants to play with his hair. He's picking him up now with a shot right in the face. This guy has no respect. No respect. Sends him into the ropes. Big time elbow. Dr. Johnny Wildside. You can just see he's got a lot of power.
We got him, Johnny!
What's he gonna do now? He got him in the corner. Sends him in. Boom, right there. He tried for a splash, but nobody was home. I'll tell you what, if you're liking what you see, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. What are we doing here? Jimmy Be Good gets snapmare down. And Dr. Johnny Wildside sets him up with a heavy set elbow. A lot of his repertoire, as he says, is about power. Body slamming. And he knows how to pick an arm partner, break your arm. But Jimmy Be Good with a clothesline. Wow. Check this out. Is he going to do it? Yes, he is. Ooh. Not fully, but he got him up off his feet. Now he hits the ropes. He hits the other rope. Oh, elbow. He's trying to get a pin there, Jimmy. Jimmy's not even attempting to get a pin. If he would get a pin, he might. You never know. You could catch him napping. Get that 1, 2, 3. What's he going to do here? Is he going to DDT him? Right there he does. A DDT. Now he should go for the cover, which he is doing. But look at that. Tequila Ramon pulled the legs to the outside. That stops the count. But Jimmy saw that. He knew he did it. Oh, that guy, Tequila's lucky kid. Oh, just like that, right from behind. He had something in his hands. And I think he still does. No, he gave it back to the nurse. I don't know what it was that he used. He sends Jimmy in, gives him a knee right into the gut. Wow. Referee, I know, it's hard for the referee. There's 2 people on the outside. He should be a law against that. And now what's he going to do? He's going to send him in to the corner. He misses that elbow. He missed that. It's up to Jimmy now. Come on. I can't cheer anything on that. He goes out to hug his friend Tequila Ramon. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Referee should be counting. I don't know why he's not. There we go. Jimmy getting the crowd in it. That's right, you're watching Regional Championship Wrestling. We've been running shows since '96. Jimmy Be Good. Just waiting. You know, this is a good thing. I think Johnny was trying to waste the time, make Jimmy come to him, but that's not what he did. Jimmy in trouble. No, he reversed it. Clotheslines Johnny. He's going to hit the ropes and splash. 1, 2. Oh, 2.5. And Tequila Ramon is on the apron. He was. And now he's keeping the referee busy. He's got something in his hand, Johnny. I think he hit him with something. It can't. No. That's it. Dr. Johnny Wildside using a foreign object, no doubt about it. And he gets the 1, 2, 3 on Jimmy Be Good. And look at that. Tequila Ramon celebrating with his buddy. Look at this. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. Wait a minute. Jimmy Be Good. He punches Johnny and beats him up in the corner. Look at Tequila just noticed and now he got choking him. Jimmy comes to the save. Johnny, I mean. He sends him into the ropes. Ducks a clothesline. And they both get clotheslined by Jimmy. And now, Tequila Ramon with a... Oh my word, he took him inside out with that clothesline. I'm Barry J. Walker and we'll see you at the matches.
Today is the day when you go step in the ring with me, and I remember all the remarks you give to me. Tell how stupid, how big I am. I know you are strong, you have a good body, and you work out very hard. But in the ring, Tony, remember, you have to fight me, and I've been the world champion. I've been around the world, I've been everywhere, Tony, and tonight I'm in the best shape of my life. And when you come to the ring, and after it's all over, guarantee me, you're going to be pinned down for 1, 2, 3, and you have a new champion right here, Nikolai Volkoff.
The next contest is set for one fall. In the ring at this time, hailing from Mexico City, weight unknown, here is Tequila Ramon. And his opponent, hailing from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 268 pounds, here is Firebreaker Chip.
This week on International World Class Championship Wrestling, the man who puts out the fires, safety always on his mind, direct from World Championship Wrestling. He's in the IWCCW and he is looking fine. This is Brian Webster alongside ringside this week with Mike Midman, and this one should be a very interesting contest. We've got Firebreaker Chip against Tequila Ramon, whose weight is unknown.
And Brian, I agree with you. It's great to have a superstar like Firebreaker Chip right here in the International World Class Championship Wrestling.
And he wanted to shake the hand of Tequila Ramon, but Ramon would have nothing to do with it.
The guy is a total gentleman inside the ring, but if you want to break the rules, he'll do that too.
Tequila Ramon, I don't know what he's doing
Is
there.
that a joke or what? You got to be kidding me. You want to compare physiques with a guy like that?
Oh, there you go. Firebreaker Chip must outweigh Tequila Ramon by at least 267 pounds.
Not only
Firebreaker Chip only weighs 268.
Not only that, Firebreaker Chip has to have one of the best physiques in pro wrestling.
He is really put together, and he backs it up with great wrestling skill and talent.
Oh, he certainly is not muscle bound. I'll tell you, he's very agile. He's got some quick, some lightning-like moves inside that ring.
Ramon now trying to get away, and certainly uses his lack of size to quickly move out of the way of Firebreaker Chip. Colorado tie up now, and it's Firebreaker Chip with a scoop. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this. One hand. Look at that. Look out. What's he going to do with him?
Who wants him?
The crowd wants to see Tequila Ramon go flying. Oh, he just dumped him backwards. Firebreaker Chip just leveled Tequila Ramon.
Brian, he handled Tequila Ramon like it was one of those paperweights on your desk. You
boy,
know?
oh boy, oh boy.
This guy is strong.
After this match, maybe Tequila Ramon will only be good for use as a paperweight.
Perhaps.
Oh, there's a shot to the midsection, does nothing. Another one. Firebreaker Chip's just looking at him saying, okay, when are you going to start wrestling? And now, begging off, it's Tequila Ramon. He wants some mercy, says, I'm sorry, it's too late. Firebreaker Chip asking the fans. Oh, no. Oh, do you hear those chops, Mike Bittman?
Totally devastating.
I hope the medical team is prepared, because I strongly believe Tequila Ramon is certainly going to need some medical attention. Uh-oh, look out. He's got that gut wrench really cinched in there, slams him down to the canvas. Drops down on him. 2 and 3.
The winner of the contest, Firebreaker Chip.
Firebreaker Chip victorious in International World Class Championship Wrestling.
Match is a special Indian strap 4 corners match. Now here are the rules. The contestants will be tied together by an Indian strap. To win the match, they must touch each of the 4 corners with their hands, slapping each corner. The first wrestler to slap all 4 corners is our winner. We will call them out as the referee calls them out. We keep the score. Once again, this is our special Indian Strap 4 Corners match.
2 of the toughest men in the MEWF, defending the tag team titles by himself. This man deserves some admiration. I'm going to call it like I see it. I'm tired of being impartial. A man like Lucifer deserves his kudos.
Commissioner, I was talking in the back, man. You've been interfering in all my matches all over the United States, okay? I got a surprise for you tonight, buddy. You're going to be handcuffed right here at ringside with the commissioner right now.
There it is. Like a common criminal, he should be handcuffed at ringside.
Yes.
Are we talking about Studley?
The cat doesn't want to be handcuffed with him, actually, but he won't be. Finally, Studley won't be able to do something nefarious to get his man on top.
Billy Joe, I like you, but I don't want to be handcuffed next to you.
You never know with Studley. He'll find some kind of way to interject his personage in this match.
Well, you can see referee DiCarlo is getting a riot act, and I'm happy to see that.
This is one of the most grueling matches in the sport, Mike.
The Indian strap match.
I notice now that Tom Canaris, the commissioner, has come over and strapped him in, so maybe we will see a good match.
It's more like a fireman's hose that Lucifer has in his hand.
For you folks who don't know the rules, basically, the guy who wins this match will be the one who can tap the 4 corners with the strap. It's always on the left wrist. You have to consecutively, that is, the 4 consecutive corners, you have to touch your opponent's wrist, and you win the match. And it's very hard to do, Mike.
So in other words, you have to be pretty limp-wristed to win this match.
You may not have a wrist left after the match is over.
Let me tell you, they can cut off the circulation. You can really lose a lot of energy. Could be blood. There's going to be whelps all over. Notice that Lucifer is wearing a T-shirt on. That's for some kind of protection. He's not in his normal ring garb.
Yes.
Jerry knows about circulation. He's been a newspaper man for years.
That's true, and I also know a lot about strap matches. They're very dangerous. They're very unscientific. The idea is that if you can drag your man around, literally drag him from pillar to post, you're going to win.
Well, obviously a man like Lucifer, who's probably got 50 pounds on the cat burglar, is at a distinct advantage here. That cat burglar can run, but he can't hide very far.
He's trying to soften him up, crotch lift and body slam, figuring that maybe if he knocks him out, he'll be able to drag him around from the 4 corners.
Absolutely. If he wears him down, he can't be a high flyer, and he can only go so high. Once again, the other end of that strap is attached to Lucifer's wrist.
But you never know about the cat burglar. He's come back and fought hard before in the MEWF, and tonight should be no different.
Beautiful reverse knife edge. You know, he laid out Lucifer not too long ago in the old MEWF arena, and it's payback time, and it's going to happen tonight.
And he's been known literally to come through the roof, Ron.
That's right, literally from the roof. He could come at you from any angle.
Now, explain something to me, Ron. Is Studley actually handcuffed to the commissioner?
That's absolutely correct. But he's still at ringside, and that's what worries me. He's still at ringside.
Ron and Mike, notice that you can use that strap as a weapon. It's very important for you folks who are watching the match.
As we're seeing right here, down across the back, you know, you could almost hog tie him in with that kind of length, Jerry.
Yes.
It's like a very large rubber band.
And now he's using it as a choking maneuver.
And it's completely legal. The referee cannot break the hold.
I mean, it's not like it could be a count out? There's no count out?
Well, no, the only way to win this match is to drag your opponent to all 4 corners.
If you could cut off the circulation with a chokehold like that and drag your man through all 4 corners, of course you have to get his wrist up to each corner, but that's the way you would win the match.
Well, you could carry him on one shoulder.
Yes, you could, exactly.
And right now, Lucifer's in control, and this is what makes a match like this one of Lucifer's favorites. You know, he's always been the bully in the MEWF.
Yes.
Everybody admits it.
Like him or hate him, that's true. And the thing that I particularly have liked about him over the years is, as I mentioned earlier, he can take the punishment.
And he can dish it out. It shows right there, right across the neck once again.
Yeah, but the cat burglar has prevailed numerous times in the MEWF, and you just never know.
Well, the thing, though, Mike, you have to remember, too, is the cat burglar uses a lot of aerial maneuvers. It's extremely difficult to do that in this type of a match.
I say, here you go. He can be hanging him from the other edge. There's no place for him to run, no place for him to hide. With it being a smaller man, Lucifer can just jerk him right back into the ring.
Well, how did the cat burglar get tied to that strap in the first place? How did he let himself get tied to that strap?
Believe it or not, Studley wanted the match.
I think that Stud Lee, as you recall, he was not managing for a while. I think he wanted to make a big splash coming back into the league as he has. And in other words, Mike, to answer your question, if the cat burglar should win this match, it will be a real feather in Studley's cap.
Well, I would certainly love to see the tables turn on Lucifer.
One more time, baby.
You sound like you actually want the cat burglar to win this match.
Sure, why not?
All right. Now, here's a situation where the cat burglar can regain a little bit of his form. He can rest a little bit, but he's not. Notice what he's doing. He's coming outside of the ring, and he's going to slap his opponent. What he should have done was taken a few moments to regain his composure.
Well, I talked to the cat burglar earlier, and he told me he was going to whip him like the dog that he was, that being Lucifer, and that's going to...
But it looks like it's the other way around, Ron.
At this point of the match, Mike.
There's too many things that can go wrong in this kind of match.
Such as?
You could get hung over the top rope. If they put that strap around your neck and threw you over the top rope, you could lynch somebody with it.
Okay, but let's make note of one thing. At this point of the contest, not one post has been touched yet. They've been trying to soften each other up. Not one of the two wrestlers has tried yet to touch one of the posts.
And the reason being, these guys just plain hate each other. It doesn't matter who wins or loses the match.
Exactly.
Sure, it'll be nice in the end, but whoever can get the best licks in is going to go home with the mental victory, if you will.
Ron, it's a twofold purpose. That is extremely true. They want revenge against each other, but obviously if one could mess up the other pretty badly.
Corner, Jerry.
Yeah, it is. That's the first corner.
Nothing mental about this victory here
and
tonight.
And the second.
He's got two corners now, yes.
He's going to have to drag. He's got the long end of the ring to go there, Jerry. He's going to have to drag Lucifer to each corner from here on out.
Very difficult task.
I have to disagree with you, Ron. This will not be a mental victory. This will indeed be a physical one.
A match like this is one that you can only hope to survive. Now, he's going to break it up here. I don't know whether he can go for the fourth corner here, Jerry.
Very difficult for him to do so.
He may have to start over.
That's what's so interesting about this kind of match. I have seen...
Oh, there it goes. And wait, it's off his wrist, Jerry.
Yes.
He's ripped it right off.
I was just going to say, Ron, I've seen matches of these types where three corners have been touched and that fourth corner almost became an impossibility.
Well, if that's the case, this match could last for hours.
It could conceivably go on that long.
Yes, I've seen the matches of this nature last for at least an hour.
Now, since it's been broken, he has to go back. Cat Burglar has to go back and start from the first turnbuckle all over again.
Exactly.
Oh, what a beautiful maneuver right across the chest. But a pinfall here, Mike, doesn't mean a thing. He's got to get to each of the four turnbuckles.
Are you complimenting the Cat Burglar on a beautiful maneuver?
I told you I'll call it as I see it.
Well, that was his first good aerial maneuver, and it did weaken up his opponent.
Now, this is just insult to injury.
Yes.
I don't think you've been too objective tonight, Ron. But now you seem to be more objective this match than in others.
Well, because this match is just so purely violent in nature.
Look at that, a drop kick
into the corner.
Beautiful drop kick. This is the kind of maneuvering the Cat Burglar, when he used to go by the rules, was so well noted for.
Before he became a turncoat and stabbed Lucifer in the back, he was one of the finer athletes here in the MEWF. But now,
Lucifer really hit that turnbuckle hard.
Once again, the strap coming loose, Mike.
DeCarlo is putting it back on. I just wanted to mention, though, that Lucifer has amazing recuperative powers. Watch him. Watch him very closely.
Into the corner, big splash. And there's the first corner. Now, where he's positioned here, Mike, he's going to have to drag him all the way across the ring.
I think he's
leads
got
him
two.
over, and there's two.
Yes. Now, the third one's going to be very difficult.
How do you know?
It's a long way across the ring. He's got the furthest distance to cover right here.
Yes.
This seems to be following him around.
Lucifer looks like he's been beaten into submission.
Yeah, but that fourth
now,
one,
it's just...
it's going to be tough. Wait a minute.
Does that in? That's all four.
Is that official? Is that? Let's see what the referee said.
No, he's saying that's three. He's saying he's got to cover one more. I thought that was all four. He took it right out from under him.
The referee's official saying that it's only three.
The tables have been turned. Lucifer coming back.
And he realized we have to start all over again.
Just when you think the match was won.
And here's some whipping going on here.
So apparently he didn't hit the fourth one then.
Has Cat Burglar become Lucifer's whipping boy?
The cameras here in the MEWF taking you right into the action. You're a part of it. The cutting edge of professional wrestling.
The MEWF.
Indian leather strap match.
Here's a situation that is not good because the Cat Burglar has got the distinct advantage.
Tell us why, Jerry.
Well, because now he can use his aerial maneuvering to advantage. Oh, no!
Oh, what a follow-away slam!
And the Cat Burglar is definitely felt the brunt of that maneuver.
Jerry was absolutely right. You know, Lucifer couldn't roll out of the way because if he does, he just pulls the Cat Burglar right on top of him.
Exactly.
Hard into the turnbuckle numerous times, Mike.
He's gonna need some headache medication after this match.
Oh, now here's a mistake, Jerry. He went from the first...
Went to the wrong buckle. You're exactly right. And the reason he did that is
now, wait a minute. The referee has signaled 2.
No, he's allowing to. Okay, well, let's see. Well, is this 3 then? Let's see.
Well, if he whips him across the ring, it could be over.
Yeah, he's slamming 3 now, the Carlo. Okay.
This is it. If he can put him away here, it's over.
Not necessarily.
No.
No.
Come on, Lucifer, touch it, yes!
Yes, he got it.
It's the end of the match, and Lucifer is victorious. I don't believe it.
I told you, guts and glory. That's been Lucifer. Forget the bullying tactics. This man sucked it up, and he has come away with the victory here.
Gotta have heart, and Stud Lee crying.
Where in the world can you see a guy with a 56-inch chest relaxed and a 60-inch chest expanded? Where can you see a man with 25-inch arms? Oh, I love it. Where can you see a guy that is so handsome, so beautiful? You know, I don't have a wife. I don't have a girlfriend because I never met a woman pretty enough to be with me. My wife, my girlfriend, and my love, right here. This is all I need to be happy. She spent a lot of lonely nights with me, and she brought a lot more pleasure to me than anybody I know. And if anybody out there thinks you're going to take the belt away from me, then you crazy, because I am the man, I am the champion, I am the RCW champion, and nobody gonna get my belt. You hear me? Nobody. I don't let nobody get it. Nobody.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a title bout for the IWCW Heavyweight Championship of the World. First, I'd like to introduce the ICCW Heavyweight Champion from Roanoke, Virginia, weighing in at 280 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the new Tony Atkins. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, ready to step into the ring, the new Tony Atkins. And his opponent, the challenger, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is a former WWF superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Nikolai Volkoff.
Welcome back to Pro Wrestling. Brian Webster at ringside with Mike Midman and Don Zalewski. We've got a championship match to bring to you. And let me tell you something, this is going to be something else. Look at Nikolai Volkoff waving Old Glory for everyone to see. And the man of the ring taking off his championship belt, Mr. Tony Atlas, the new Tony Atlas, no longer needs any managers. So he says he's a new man.
You know, Brian, this is the old case of the irresistible force meeting the immovable object. That is what you have in the ring right now.
And look out, Atlas with a sneak attack against Nikolai Volkoff. And
shot by Tony Atlas.
Volkoff went to the other turnbuckle. Atlas now measuring his man for a headbutt, and Nikolai is over the top rope.
I'm going to stick out one of the cameramen on that.
I'll tell you what, you got to be careful when you're out there at ringside. You never know what's going to be hurled at you. Sometimes it's a big 350-pound professional wrestler. They're out there right now. Nikolai with his head slammed right up against the ring apron. Now Atlas getting after the crowd.
Look at the tremendous physique on Tony Atlas. I still say one of the best physiques in all of pro wrestling.
If not the best. Atlas keeps himself
Biting
in
his head
tremendous
now.
shape.
I don't understand.
When Atlas isn't wrestling, he's in the gym working out.
Is this the new Tony Atlas? The biting?
I'll tell you what, I don't see anything
understand.
new about his wrestling, if you want to call it that. I don't see anything new about his style in the ring.
We've seen eye gouges, mouth rips, everything from Tony Atlas so far. And a chop to the throat.
Hey,
and
Nikolai can go toe-to-toe with you. He'll take it right back to you. You don't have to think twice about that one. A big Russian bear hug. Nikolai lifts him right up off his feet, and that's not easy to do to a 285-pound Superman like Tony Atlas.
Eye raked by
Nikolai down
Tony.
with a double shot.
I'll tell you, you'll never kick sand in the face of Nikolai Volkoff, that's for sure.
No, sir, not at all.
And that bear hug again by Nikolai.
Look at the leverage by Nikolai Volkoff. We're talking there 300 pounds here of pure muscle. There's not an ounce of fat on Tony Atlas. That is pure, solid muscle.
He definitely is ripped. He's cut. I mean, he could probably go into a bodybuilding championship right now at this very moment and win.
Blatant chokehold.
The referee doesn't seem to be in too much of a hurry to break that hold. He's making the count, but Atlas doesn't seem to be paying too much attention. You know, his attitude is he figures, well, hey, I'm the champion, so I'll do whatever I darn well please.
Brian, he's going about his business as if the referee were not even in the ring.
Now,
I don't care.
Better pay attention because his shoulders might be the ones being counted down for the 1, 2, 3. Nikolai asking the fans to do something a little risque, and the fans want to see it happen. Is Nikolai going to do it? It is against the rules. The referee's warning him. The fans want to see it. What are you going to do, Nikolai? Shot right to the midsection.
A stop to the midsection, as you mentioned, it could have been a lot worse, but Nikolai figures, hey, he's been getting away with this the entire match. You know, I'll do some things.
And Atlas is outside taking a powder. He wants to think about it. Remember, if you're the champion and you're disqualified or you're counted out of the ring, hey, you don't lose the title. This goose is good for the gander, but
well, just give Atlas a little bit of his own medicine.
Nikolai stick to more of the wrestling because he's a powerhouse in there, and I don't think he needs to resort to a choke. Oh, there's a big boot right to the big chest. Mr. USA backed up against the ropes, and there's another eye rake, it looks like. It's really ripping into the eyes of Nikolai Volkoff.
I have to admit, I like the old Tony Atlas a lot better than the new version of Tony Atlas.
You know, I think when he was being managed, especially by some of the men that he's been formerly managed from, including the Boston Bad Boy Tony Rumble, he was very, very, very vicious and cruel, and nothing mattered. You know, now Atlas, I don't know, he seems to concentrate more on eye rakes and punches and kicks. And you know, Atlas could be one of the greatest scientific wrestlers. If he chose to take on fan favorites, there's no need to bend the rules. Atlas is a powerhouse in his own right.
I think he's proven that, Brian, in the past. He's shown many great scientific moves, great wrestling skill. He's chosen now to do none of that.
And it's too bad because Tony Atlas at one time was one of the greatest, most popular athletes the world of professional wrestling has ever seen. Nikolai with a big headbutt on the back of the head, whips Atlas into the corner and comes in with a big kick to the midsection. Follows up with several lefts, several rights, and an elbow to the back of the head. And the referee is admonishing Nikolai for his blatant violation of the rules of professional wrestling.
Someone should tell Tony Atlas there are no timeouts in professional wrestling.
That's right, Atlas thinks he's involved in a football game.
Well, you would think the heavyweight champion would know that. He's just, the new Tony Atlas, just looking for breaks.
Oh, now he wants to make friends. Don't trust it. And Nikolai was smart to go right back into the action.
Another boot to the midsection, Brian, and I'll tell you, those are some large boots that he's got. I don't know what size they are.
They got to be at least a size 16. Oh, what a big headbutt. That's going to send Nikolai down. I don't care how big you are. You're going to go down from a headbutt delivered by the new Mr. Tony Atlas. The man without a manager. Says he doesn't need managers, doesn't need to depend on anybody except himself. And you know, ever since ridding himself of any kind of manager, he's been able to hold on to that championship belt. This, of course, a title match that could change, but you know, so far he's going to hand it to Atlas. He's had the belt for quite some time, and he is a very, very, very intense competitor.
He really
now he throws Nikolai over the top rope.
You know, he loves having that title, and I'll tell you, you're going to have to kill him to take it away from him.
It's true, and he's said it time and time again, cripple me or kill me. Now he's using the ringside barrier rope to choke out Nikolai Volkoff. Our camera's picking up right on the action, and there's a big shot right to the back of Nikolai Volkoff. Volkoff coming back, though, with rights, with left. He's a tough guy, let me tell you.
And you get a glimpse of the capacity crowd on hand here at the arena, enjoying all the exciting action of IWCCW Pro Wrestling.
Nikolai sends his man for the ride in the buckle, moves in with a big shot to the midsection, and rolls his man over, pinning combination. 1, 2, and Atlas is able to kick out. We almost had a new ICW champion. Look at this, Volkoff rolling his man over. 1, 2, whoa, here's a 2 count.
I think that was about a 2.5.
I'll tell you, that's just about as close as you get. There's a chin lock, but they're in the ropes. I'm afraid this is going to have to be broken. I don't know if the referee notices, but Atlas's arm is draped over the bottom rope. Now he notices it, and he's making the count for that hold to be broken. Atlas is a master. He always knows where he is. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Atlas reaching into him. It's tough.
He's got something in those.
It looks like he's got brass knuckles, Mike.
He's got something.
It's hard to see from here, but there is definitely something in his hand that he pulled from the tight.
Did you catch that, Don? I don't know if it's brass knuckles or some sort of tape on it,
but believe me, there's more than just tape on that. Tape is hiding it, maybe.
He put it around his fist, around his fingers, and now Nikolai's going to work on Atlas, but I can't help but think that...
You can see it right there.
Oh, wait a minute. The referee... You can't tell me the referee did not see that. Come on. Come on! What? Yes, the referee did see it. The referee has had to see it. The referee must have seen it. There's the bell. I thought so. Atlas blatantly dropped it right in front of the referee.
It's pretty hard not to see. Everybody in this entire arena has seen that...
Oh, look out! The referee is knocked down. Atlas has gone crazy. I guess he doesn't need a manager. He's going to work on big Nikolai Volkoff.
You know, I'm sorry, Brian, but I despise the new Tony Atlas.
You know, I can't believe it. Oh, here he goes again.
Again?
The referee does. Come on, that's going to be at least a $10,000 fine. He's not going to get paid for this match by the time he's done.
Those actions, he should be stripped of the title.
The referee just getting up. Oh, wait a second.
Piling in, now they're out of the ring.
Oh, look out, they're coming over. Look out, they're over
outside
the ring. This is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope the cameras can pick up on this. Holy cow! Nikolai Volkoff!
The referee has disqualified Tony Atlas for using a foreign object
Tony Atlas disqualified.
Tony Atlas disqualified for using a foreign object, but of course he keeps his belt, and after that sickening display after the match, I think they should strip him of the title and hold some type of tournament or something to give everybody a fair shake. That was it.
Hello everyone, this is Barry J. Walker with Regional Championship Wrestling, and what a unique match we've got here right now. Two fan favorites, Ranger 7 versus Doomsday Danny Rose, and this is a #1 contendership match. So the winner will get a title shot against the Flamingo Kid, Pinky. And Doomsday with a suplex. These two guys are friends. In real life here, Ranger 7, Doomsday Danny Rose. The reason Danny Rose is even in this kind of a match was because last month he lost a match to the Flamingo Kid Pinky because of the commissioner, RC, who was fired from being the commissioner of Regional Championship Wrestling for the bad call that he did when we found out he was actually helping out Pinky. So Doomsday Danny Rose lost that opportunity, but now he has a chance to get it back. But he has to beat Ranger 7 because Ranger 7 was also in line for the #1 contendership match because he was ready to get a title shot against the Flamingo Kid Pinky as well. And as you can see, Doomsday Danny Rose so far is on top of the game. Ranger 7 a little smaller than Doomsday Danny Rose, but he's a lot more quicker. And if he can get in second gear and use his quickness and high-flying ability, he may get the win on Doomsday Danny Rose. That's right. Look at this. Boom, right in the corner. Another shot. I guess friendship be out the window at this point in time because the winner gets that title match against the Flamingo Kid Pinky, who's lucky he didn't get suspended. And as a matter of fact, there's still rumors that he may still get some kind of punishment for the situation. We don't know yet. Danny Rose with those close shots. He is mad. And he's unfortunately taking it out on Ranger 7. Oh, right into the legs. I'll tell you, Doomsday Danny Rose coming to RCW and has been on fire. And maybe he's doing the right thing, keeping Ranger 7 down on the ground, because if he lets him go around high flying, it's over. You know, he's going to have to run around and catch Ranger 7. And I have to say, Ranger 7 is going to be the fastest one in this match. Danny Rose is a pound and ground. He knocks you down all the time. And he'll punch you and kick you and slam you and throw you anywhere. Shot right to the face again and again in the corner. Obviously, you can see Danny Rose oh, here we reversal by Ranger 7. Oh, Danny hit the turnbuckle so hard he fell straight down. Ranger 7 sends him into again, and I don't know what that was, like a kick, I guess, a flying kick. Ranger 7 not going off the top rope as he usually does. It would be to his advantage to do so. But maybe he feels that Danny Rose is not done yet, and he doesn't want to go flying off the top rope and hurt himself. Oh, here we go. He's going to hit him with the 1, 2. There you go. Backflip. That's what he does, and a super kick. Boom. A little different than he usually does it, but he did his thing. The people like that. Ranger 7. Big backdrop. I think Ranger 7 is in trouble now. This is crazy. Oh, whoa. Ranger 7? Oh. I'm surprised Ranger 7 did that. He hit below the belt. That's not usually what Ranger 7 would do. I remember the one time I called a match where Ranger 7 was having a match, and it was Bodacious Pretty Boy. That's how he beat Dirty Deeds for the title. I don't think that's this time. Bodacious Pretty Boy's under that this time around. No way. But we do know that Bodacious Pretty Boy is right now the welterweight champion over that situation. Leg drop from the second rope by Ranger 7. Nope. Not just yet. Ranger 7 needs to do a backflip, moonsaults. If he tosses him out the ring, he might even fly out. DDT! A DDT by Ranger 7. He should go for the cover, but he looks like he's hurting. Both guys are hurting. Referee should be counting. Wait a minute. Ranger 7's got the microphone. What is he doing? What? That's Pinky! It's Pinky! The Flamingo Kid! What is he doing? He's under the... What? 1, 2... That's it! Doomsday Danny Rose gets another title shot against the very man he just beat right now, who's acting like Ranger 7. Doomsday Danny Rose is the winner. Pinky couldn't beat him in this match either. I can tell you right now, the Flamingo Kid Pinky must be in fear, because now he has to wrestle Danny Rose again. We're gonna keep watching Regional Championship Wrestling to find out when that one's gonna happen. I'm Barry J. Walker. We'll see you at the matches. For more information on Regional Championship Wrestling, like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Regional Championship Wrestling and subscribe to the YouTube channel at RCW Promotions. It's Regional Championship Wrestling. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on this video.